And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing Deltascape version 4. And as always, hello from Mithrie and hello from everyone else.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So we are here with Sid, so let's do it. So the last quest is called Avoid at All Costs. So Sid is eager to tackle the Deltascape's final test subject. So the next battle is with Subject Delta 4, this test world's final resident. From what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an amalgamation of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you ignore. His name is Extef, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to give the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when Extef calls upon the power of the void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? So why good triumphs over evil and the heroes defeat Extef, of course. What did you expect? And then the credits roll. Lol. So I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? That's a good question. One moment, Link Pearl. Ah, Biggs. At the control room, are you? What news? I see. Very well. I'll tell the others. You two take care over there. Sorry for the interruption. That was Biggs. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allegan standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it might take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here, must we not? Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on Extef would seem to be our only recourse. So the Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come then. I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of the tale. Okay, that's done. Cool. So let's talk to Alpha. So quick. So Alpha is a picture of resolve. You may enter Deltascape version 4 whenever you are ready. Epic. Right. So we all ready?
That's the goal. Yep.
Cool. So number 4 and join. Except for the love of God.
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Yeah, I know, it's weird, isn't it? People are eager. So this one drops a minion, right? Or a can?
Yes, I had it.
Cutscene. Span control creation, the power of the void. It's so funny that he looks like a SNES character.
Because he is.
It's mostly because of the colouring on it.
5 as it's this game, isn't it?
Not sure. Okay, any tank swaps?
Yes.
Ah.
I'll explain everything.
So shall I... Well, you tell me when I should put shield up, yeah?
Hmm.
Focus target the boss or you?
Me if you want, because it's based on debuffs.
Okay. I've got Doom. How many debuffs before we switch?
It's a different debuff. That debuff there, the lightning resist down, when I get 2 of them, you swap.
Okay. I'll put shield up now then.
Stop moving. For that 5-3, you'll get a slight debuff called Pyretic. When that's up, you don't move.
Under 3. Under 3. Keep moving.
Move around.
Fire-free means what?
Stop moving until Pyretic's gone.
Under 3.
Go.
That was a good rotation.
Keep moving. Under 3.
Back in.
We both have cheese stacks.
In.
Mithrie should be fine.
Back on me.
Just use cooldowns with you. And let shoot.
I don't know if I've got any left.
Decisive.
Right.
What do I do?
There's gonna be a
Move
proximity
out.
to get your wall. Now, activate sprint and run to the other side of his face.
Oh, I've been falling off.
Oh, great. Yeah, don't fall off.
That's the first time I've ever.
I'll
fallen
provoke
off.
him because I got down his tactic.
The flare move out. Corners. Don't fall off.
You can go back into sword off with it.
Pop the refresh for you.
Thank you.
Stay away from me.
So do I need to do anything?
Just stay away from me.
Paralyzed.
Me too.
Oh, you can't dispel that one. Never mind.
Meteor.
So do I take it back at any point for the rest of the fight?
Yeah, I'll save that. This should be a swap.
Decisive.
Go to where there's no temple. So here.
Oh crap.
And then sprint.
Get towards them.
Ah crap. Sorry, I wasn't clear on that. Do you want me to take it back or?
Yes, I'll show you that.
Refresh is almost ready.
We still have like 1 minute on your debuff.
It's not too.
And again, I am weakened, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I got food.
Oh, what? I was moving.
There you go, Christy. Clemency on you.
Oh, thank you.
Provoke. Get towards it.
Vacuum.
Fuck.
Lamp, are you gonna attack it?
Yeah, I got him.
Meteor.
So I'm just not clear on that mechanic, basically.
Vacuum waves, you have to get towards.
Thunder 3.
Make sure your back's towards where there's more of them. I think. Right, get to where there's a gap in the tentacles. So
Oh crap, I'm dead. I'm a zombie now.
Oh,
5,
back in.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm free.
Do it now. Goodbye.
Oh, good sign of calculated.
Why is it going to take off 4% of his health? Cool, done.
Hey, itchy.
Good luck.
Yeah. Well, it was mine to command. So what shall I roll on in this place?
Roll on the minion.
The
shafts are for the body.
Yeah. Obviously the minion's separate, so you can roll for that as
Then
well.
you got the springs, and then you got the crank.
The normal lenses.
No. Again, I might think of the one.
Oh, that was fun. Deltascape complete. Yeah.
Good luck on the minion.
Make sure I got bag space before I roll on it. Right. Loot. Let me see. Shaft. Tell you what, let me roll on one of the shafts. Nope. And the other shaft. Nope. And the spring. Aha, I want something at least. Pass on the crank. And then the minion. Damn it.
I got the minion.
Nice.
Noise. Rats.
Join the club.
Join Mithrie?
Oh, and I got a combination too.
Right, so let me finish this off. Yay.
Yay.
That's a nice double goal for the day. Cap creation and did the raids.
Nice.
Was there anything else for me to do, basically?
Savage. Extreme.
Savage, but at this point, yeah, extreme.
Well, yeah, we'll leave that for
At this
another
point,
week.
no, you're good.
There's no time limit on those, that's the thing.
Just to finish your video.
Yeah. So, Mithrie, thanks to gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. We can do it again tomorrow, so hopefully I can get another lens and another spring.
You need 4 springs.
Oh. So, given that all of us are present and corporal, does that mean that this area is no longer the Deltascape? Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurt and await further instructions. Blip. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let us return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. So things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly. Let's just wait until Super Savage, eh? Midgar Summer says, "'Tis well that thou harbourest doubts, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its tests in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet, not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far." Alpha, what art thou truly? The instrument of mortals' triumph, or the bait that lureth them onto the abyss? Thou knowest not thine own purpose, then we can but watch and wait. So, outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new tests. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade. Oh, really? Okay, so let's talk to Sid. It feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha, fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves to a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to complete the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Cool. There's another quest from Master Sid called The Anomaly. So Sid looks calmer for having reached a milestone in investigation. Right then, let's head back to Rauga's Reach. Jesse will want to know exactly what we've been up to. Oakley dokley. Let's go talk to Jesse. Trying to remember where Jesse was first introduced into the game. I'm fairly sure it wasn't just for this. I'm fairly sure I've seen her like a long time before. Just for the life of me, I can't remember where. But anyway, let's talk to her now. There she is. So, welcome back, Mithrie. I'm told you've been blazing a trail for us. The way I hear it, our investigation would have long since ground to a halt without you. I realize you're mostly interested in saving the world, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you helping the company out like this. Frankly, we need all the help we can get. What with our esteemed president diving headlong into the jaws of danger without a word of warning to anyone, irresponsible doesn't begin to describe it. You didn't tell her? I did, after a fashion, though I may have exercised some executive discretion. I'm no stranger to your lone endeavours, or your habit of confusing personal and company interests, but just because you've always done things a certain way, it doesn't make it the right way, and until you wake up to your responsibilities, I'm going to keep reminding you of them. Okay. But irksome matters aside. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing? He followed you here on his own free will, did he? Which means he's basically part of the family. And why wouldn't he grant us exclusive rights to use his likeness? Shall we start off with a simple clockwork version? They'll be queuing up in the streets. No, you can't be. One of the 7 hells has gotten into you. Listen, if I've caused you any distress, I apologize, but I will not have you comment on our guest's marketability. Where are Biggs and Wedge? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I thought you might have sent them off on another unauthorized mission. Last I heard from them, they said that they were scouring Omega Council for anything useful. Would have been a good while ago now, though. I don't like the sound of this. Though we have all the necessary permissions, the area is technically a threat of war, and one littered with unknown Allagan artifacts to boot. Something may well have befallen them. We'd best take the Excelsior and go find them. Leaving again so soon? Nero, Mithrie, I want you two to accompany the chief. Make sure he doesn't do anything rash or take any detours. Consider it done. I shall bring him back even if I have to drag him by the goggle straps. Heh. So want to come along, eh? It's probably for the best. If we leave you here, Jesse is liable to take a mold of you. So, right, let's get moving. I'll bring the airship to Gridania. Wait for me at the landing. Okay. So this quest seems to go on and on and on. Interesting. So let's go back to Gridania. Cool. Wrong way. This way. So, I do appreciate your guys' help in getting this cleared for me.
No problem.
Anytime.
No problem.
We all help each other.
Yep. Okay, so here is Master Sid. Let's talk to him. Or the chief. So, it looks like we're all here. Let's make haste to the Cartano Flats. So go on ahead to the control room, Mithrie. We'll follow as soon as we've moored the Excelsior. Okay. Uh-oh. Biggs and Wedge are KO'd. Seven hells, Biggs, Wedge. Are you alright? Answer me. Chief, Mithrie. A monster appeared out of thin air. So targets exhibit vital signs. Mission failed. However, Alpha Group members exhibit heightened levels of stress. Objective fulfilled. Omega, you set the thing upon them? Affirmative. I am able to create a simple life form instantaneously at any temporal or spatial coordinate. Such beings may pose a negligible threat to you. However, they are more than sufficient to grievously wound or kill the majority of your kind. I could investigate a massacre at any time, and you would be powerless to prevent it. Do I detect a shift in policy? Quantity over quality? Negative. My objective remains unchanged. Evolution through formidable opposition. However, in the course of seeking suitable subjects, I observed an anomaly. Those whom you call heroes. History shows numerous instances of otherwise unremarkable individuals who have defeated vastly superior beings, who triumphed in the face of apparently impossible odds, who performed what are popular termed miracles. This has occurred too frequently to be dismissed as a mere statistical aberration. I seek to understand this phenomenon. Should it prove to be of benefit, I will incorporate it into my own evolution. It is for this purpose that I brought you to my domain. So putting on a show at the Yawn and planting Alpha into our midst was but a part of your grand plan. By your victories, you have demonstrated the self-same anomaly. You are fit to remain my subjects. You will continue participating in my experiment. Withdraw and I will commence the extermination of your kind. Well, no pressure then. This is an order, a threat, a declaration of war. I am an enemy to all life upon this star. So it would seem that we have much to ponder. But first things first, we must tend to our friends. Quickly, help me carry them. Okay. So let's talk to Nero now. So Garland and Alpha took our two wounded to the Conjurer's Guild. The chief bids me lend a hand, so I suppose I shall take myself there too. You, meanwhile, are to return to Ralga's Reach and report to Jesse. Okay, so I think reporting to Jesse will be the end of this quest line, for now, until we have the next wing of this. Which I'm assuming will be, what do you reckon guys, 4.2?
Maybe 4.3.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see.
When did Midas release?
So Mithrie, I heard there was trouble. What in the seven hells happened? So what? Omega loosed a fiend on Biggs and Wedge? Toying with people's lives like it was all a game? This is madness. So, sir, will they be alright? The worst is past, but they still drift in and out of consciousness. They'll remain in the Conjurer's care for a time. Then all we can do is wait and pray. Bah, God strike me down for a fool. I should have been more mindful of the dangers. I should never have... Should never have what? Activated Omega? You know as well as I do that there was no other way to defeat Shinru. But is this truly any better? All of mankind is being held to ransom, and as the one who activated Omega, I bear the responsibility. The responsibility? Just the kind of thing the new you would say. So, you are deluding yourself, Garland. We are scientists, not heroes. Even you must concede your talents did not extend to combat. The old you understood this far better. He only looked forward and gave himself wholly to science. And then you changed. You styled yourself a pacifist and started spouting tripe about the proper use of technology, which was in the wake of your old man's mishap at Bosja, I believe. Calm yourself. All I wish to say is, embrace who you are, a man who devotes his mind to making the impossible possible. With this little prospect of restoring the stasis system, I'm afraid we have no recourse but to continue participating in Omega's tests. Assuming Midgar's Oma has the right of it, we face a legion of foes from history, both real and imagined. Though I may not be the one who charges into the fray, I shall fight beside you as best I know how. That said, it will inevitably fall to you to administer the coup de grace, old friend, so please, for Biggs and Wedge and for all of us, don't lose. Quare. I reckon the little scamp is trying to encourage us. We've fallen far indeed to earn its pity, said the former tribunus. Until such time as Omega next extends us an invitation, you will find me analyzing the data for our investigation. Good morrow to you. So before they were attacked, Biggs and Wedge discovered a tombstone. I shall examine its contents and make the information available on the terminal over there as I extract it. Feel free to refer to it whenever the occasion arises. There's no telling when Omega will summon us, but we must all see that we are ready when it does. Fear not, old friend. We'll get through it together, somehow or other. Cool. So that's complete. Done. So I got the achievement Delta Force. So let's see if that comes with any title. So Deltascape Deleter. I'm assuming going to this Magitech terminal will unlock Savage.
Yep.
So initializer, welcome, I may assist you today. Access Savage Initiative. No. We'll do that another time. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, goodbye from Mithrie, and goodbye from everyone else. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright.